After 10 years of making videos to help Aston owners keep their cars on the road, I need some help. Please watch. And no, I'm not going to be asking you for any money. So after 10 years and 260 free videos on how to maintain your Aston Martin, I need to turn the tables and ask for help from you. Please take the next couple of minutes to watch this video. I'm hoping you or somebody you know might be able to help me out. And no, I'm not going to be asking you for money, but I am hoping to cash in on a couple of karma credits. So Steve, what do you need help with? Well, my sweetie and I, we're packing up and I'm coming to the UK to see you. So I'm jealous of all you viewers over in the UK. You have some great resources there. You've got the Gaydon factory, you have all the specialists, you have the Aston museums, you have all that stuff right nearby. And for you, it's just a weekend adventure trip. But for me, it's 10 years of planning and to try and convince my sweetie to fly the 5,200 miles over to see you. So here we come. I want to get the most out of this visit, and this is where you come in. I have 4 specific favors I need your help with. The first one's a big one, but not the biggest. The biggest one's going to be the last one I bring up. But I was hoping that somebody will loan me their Aston Martin. Now I'm coming and I'm going to drive around England and up into Scotland. I'm going to have my sweetie with me, and it feels a little weird to be the Aston guy and be there without an Aston Martin visiting all these great venues. So I'm hoping you or somebody you know might take mercy on me and be willing to share your Aston with me for a couple of weeks. Now, I'm not going to abuse it. I'm going to actually pamper it. All I plan on doing is going and seeing some of the sights, drive some of the nice roads, take in the scenery. I'm going to end up maybe going up through Scotland over to Arran, where my wife's family's from, and then bring your car back to you. All I can offer in return is the same. If you come to California, I will let you borrow Princess Piddles for 2 weeks to visit Northern California, go see San Francisco, Napa Valley, Lake Tahoe, Yosemite, go down to LA if you want, drive Highway 1 down the California coastline, all in a nice DB9. The other thing I guess I could offer is to make your car internet famous if you'd like or not. If you lend me a vehicle, I'll go ahead and I can shoot some video of 1 or 2 episodes of me while I'm in the UK, while doing the few things I plan on doing. So if you'd like to see your car on the YouTubes, I can make that happen as well. Maybe somebody from the factory is listening. I don't know if anybody there watches the video, or maybe you know somebody that works at the factory, but maybe they can loan me a press car. Dare to dream. But if you or somebody you know might be able to loan me an Aston, please go ahead and reach out to me at steve@aston1936.com, and we can work out the details of how we might make the logistics work. The second favor I'm asking is an easy one, I think. I'd love to visit with you a little bit. I've literally made hundreds of connections with the Aston community online through my videos, through email, through my blog, and coming over there, I'd love to meet you in person rather than just being an online relationship. So I plan on visiting some holy grails for me. I plan on stopping by the Aston Martin Heritage Trust barn. I plan on going by Bamford Rose and visiting with Mike. I plan on going over and seeing Lenny and James at Aston Installations. Maybe we can coordinate a time to meet up at one of those spots, and we can spend a little time and have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and catch up a little bit. So if you'd be interested in meeting up with me somewhere along the journey, I will be there in the last 2 weeks of September. And if you could go ahead and reach out again and email me at steve@aston1936.com, I can coordinate with you and maybe find a time where we could all get together. My third favor also costs absolutely nothing. I'd like to dip into your brain a little bit. I am looking for some recommendations for driving roads and for hotels and for restaurants to eat at while we travel around the country. Why is it taking me 10 years to get there? Because I suck at travel planning. And I'm one of those travelers that I feel anxiety if I don't know what I'm doing every day or where we're going to stay every day. I can't just wing it. So I'm hoping that you might be able to give me some specific recommendations for great driving roads and scenery around the UK that I might be able to take on. Now, not just like, oh, you should drive the North Coast 500. I'm actually hoping you might be able to share, oh, take this A road from here to here, started in this city at this location, ended this city at this location. While you're on that trip, maybe stay at this hotel. I stayed there, it was fantastic, and eat at this restaurant. It was awesome. So if you could give me specific details about, driving roads and maybe some nice places to stay and visit along the way, I would really appreciate hearing from you. So I'm going to be starting at London Heathrow, making my way up to Oxford. Then I'm probably going to visit the Aston Martin Heritage Trust barn, and then I'm going to want to go up into Scotland, maybe do the North Coast 500 via Inverness, or maybe take the Top Gear Aston 267 or whatever it is and kind of do an abbreviated version of the North Coast 500 and make my way over to Arran. So if you know any roads that are sort of in that area, or can give me the exact details of the North Coast 500 or the Aston 267, please go ahead and share those with me at steve@aston1936.com. All right, well that's it. Just 4 simple things. Somebody loan me an Aston Martin. I know those things aren't trivial, but who knows how it'll turn out. I'm going to enjoy the trip however it is. So again, if you have any thoughts about the trip, please go ahead and email me at steve@aston1936.com, and I look forward to seeing you maybe when I'm over there. Thanks for watching.